Oh well, 5 o'clock in the morning and we're setting off on our adventure to South Italy in the potato van.
Good morning.
Here's the top man. How are you this morning?
Right.
Good. Okay, we're just going to cross the A66. Daylight's starting to set in, which is good. You can actually see what's happening now. We're a bit concerned about the diesel consumption that seems to be galloping down a bit.
It seems to be expensive as well. It seems to be expensive. But you get full of cherries, you know, they go to fair.
The Beaujolais. Just past Rutland Water on the A1. My sleeping companion. Making good progress. So this is us at Folkestone Services. Pretty good running. 8 hours to here. Graham's just away in paying for the diesel, getting the sale organised. Yeah, so that's us arriving at Les Chateaux. See how this goes.
The 13 to 20.
For the 13:20, yes. Pretty good going. Yeah. Lorries are a bit held up, but hopefully we'll get through. 30 mile an hour, we better slow down. I'm not going to get any bother here.
Gendarmes.
What's happening, Graham?
The train has disappeared up La Pipe.
Up the pipe. What's interesting about that train?
That's got the trucks on it.
So, that's us in...
Either of the two right lanes.
Yes. That's us heading towards... Reims. Aye, after a very long day. I think it'll be a...
Your first day.
How was the day, Graham?
Tremendous.
Tremendous. Aye.
I had an easy day. I was
Co-pilot.
bad navigator today.
Nah, only the last 15 minutes it kind of went a bit haywire.
No, fine.
But that was good, good. Weather wasn't great the last couple of hundred mile.
Cold in Scotland.
Aye, it's freezing. Aye. Let's get back to Scotland. Morning, day 2 of our road trip. As I said last night, we're in Reims in a hotel. The hotel was okay, it was clean, good meal last night. So it's just before 6 o'clock in the morning. We're hopefully both ready to get going again. I have to phone Graham, make sure he's up and ready. Pretty sure he will be. And find some petrol or diesel and get going. Just past Metz, heading towards Strasbourg. How's it going now, Graham?
Aye, we're getting going.
Because they're not drinking coffee. You can't drink coffee through that. This is the ridiculous situation we're in.
Health and safety.
Here we are. Here we are at services. Sun's coming up. First time we've seen the sun all day, actually. Looking good out there. Made it into Switzerland. It's it's been pretty hectic up till now. There's been a lot of roadworks coming through the tunnels, speed limits up and down, and don't know where they are. Lots of factories here as well, belting out all sorts of stuff. This is one of the better ones. We've seen some pretty belty ones. What do you think, Graham?
I'm loving it. Right here in our power map.
Oh, Christ, I've slept most of the way.
Aye, but that's what I do that best. Sleep and eat. That's that way, and it goes slow.
Yeah, at least the sun's out in amongst the mist, so we did see a bit of snow just 5 minutes ago, so. But it's not warm, but it's nice and pleasant. There you go. There you go, although you think of Switzerland as a really green country, they do their share of, look, you can just see it through there. You can do their share of belching out reek for factories. Graham's complaining about the heat now. It's not actually that warm, it's like 5.5 degrees, but
That's tropical.
it is very sunny. But it goes between sunny and very misty. Would you not agree?
All the time. It's hard. Put the shades on or the
It's difficult driving conditions.
possible.
This is what you come to Switzerland for, I suppose, the picturesque mountains. You don't come for the driving because you're never sure what speed you're meant to be doing, and if you get caught doing a speed over what they decide, excuse me, it's straight to jail. Do not pass. I can't see it because I'm driving.
Oh, here, he's a minute.
Watch, see if you can see that.
Go. Right, who's on the hill there? I think I've got it.
Yeah, here we are. I am the driver.
There is the Burger King. We missed it. Shit.
Missed it, Burger.
Yeah, the handbrake touch. Oh, Christ.
We have a nice lake on the left hand side. Put your sun visor on, Graham. Put your sun visor on. I filmed here and you're too busy shielding your eyes from the sun. That's Bonnie up. Going through the San Gotthard tunnel, which I think is about 23 or 26 kilometres long. 40 mile an hour speed limit, which kind of slows things down. We can't keep the Rest and Be Thankful open in Argyllshire for 2 days if it's raining. Yet the Swiss and the Italians can keep all their roads open because they spend money and engineering ingenuity in making it work. What's your thoughts, Graham?
Well, we should just go the layabouts with shovels instead of getting mechanised stuff to do. Get them in the prison, hammers, chisels.
I think that was outlawed in the 1800s.
There was a 10-wheel tipper I must have given for that.
27 degrees now, 3/4 of the way through the tunnel. 27 degrees.
Your speedos, me.
I've got my speedos, but I don't think they allow sunbathing in this tunnel. I think that would be frowned upon.
Be in either of the 2 left lanes.
Alright here. We should be going in with the vans. All passports. They'll be needed here. I hope.
Do we need a passport here?
Nah, not normally. It is a foreign. If you think about it, we're coming from a non-EU country into an EU country. The Carney area will be here.
Oh, we get them ramming in. Oh, there. Where's there? It's stop.
Yeah. This is the Italian border.
Maybe want my fucking.
So we just got a pull at the border, but as soon as we seen it, let him see in the van, you realise we're just a couple of idiots on a wee road trip. Always good. That's us. We're all legal. That's us into Italy now. Look, Lago di Como. Feel like I'm coming home. Milano. So that's just north of Milan, and it is 16 degrees, which is pretty good. Better get in the right lane, or get in the border. Yeah. What's the story so far, Graham?
Tip top.
Tip top.
Time for a power nap, man.
Oh, for God's sake, you can't even nap with this bit, you need to keep your wits about here.
I'm a drive, I didn't worry about it.
Aye, just about to go in the outer ring of Milano, so only a few miles away from the Moto Guzzi factory. Unfortunately, we're not visiting there today, or at any time this weekend as it happens. No time, on a tight schedule. And there's a sign here telling us that the road from Lake Como, or Lago di Como, to Milan is closed today, so that will be causing absolute chaos, I would imagine. Yeah. Let's try to get our way out of Milano at the moment. It's busy Friday afternoon, 3:15. Very busy. But it's nice. 14 degrees. Just have to put up with the crazy driving. Half of which is mine. How was that fill then, Graham?
Yeah?
How was the fill? How was it? Was it expensive?
What the hell, mate? Can't work it out. Watch what there.
€106.
That's what it is. Right, I'm going to do that. You want a coffee then?
No.
Coffee. Sun going down.
Sun is going down. Graham's taking over. My eyes are getting a bit tired. We're just outside Modena, the home of Ferrari. I didn't see the Ferrari factory anywhere there, but no, we haven't seen any. We've seen the Alfa Romeo factory. So
that's not the Ferrari shed in there.
that's not the Ferrari shed, I don't know. Maybe it used to be. Maybe it used to be. You never know. You never know. It's been a bit manic as usual in Italy. It's always a bit manic, but we're getting there. Hopefully, an hour and a half to go to our destination. We shall see. Our first real traffic jam of the day. Always as the day gets on. When you could really do with just making progress. There's a problem here just south of Modena. Hopefully it's nothing too much. A bit like in the UK, that cleared without really any rhyme or reason. It's still really busy though. Oh well, we're on our way again. So here we are in Rimini. This is our hotel. Back there a wee bit, this is the beachfront. Although it's night time, so you're not seeing much beach. That's the sea out there, the Adriatic Sea. I think is it the Adriatic? I think it is. Anyway, so Rimini on a January evening. And it's cold. But you know what? It's broad. There's nobody here. Odd car going about.
And the restaurant is different.
And the restaurant isn't far. We'll get a pizza, I think, because it's either that or seafood. And none of the tourists fancy another 8 hours in the van tomorrow.
We're Delhi Belly.
We're Delhi Belly, so stick to the pizza. Day 3, 5:45. We should have been at the van by now, but Graham miscalculated the time. He's just got in the shower, so we'll be 10-15 minutes late. Not a big deal. Really tired, never slept last night, only for a couple of hours. A bit of indigestion, don't know why. Anyway, we've got about 7-8 hours driving the day again, so we'll see how that goes. Saturday, don't know what the roads are going to be like, but we'll see. Hey ho, on we go. So this is us leaving Rimini just after 6 in the
At the
morning.
roundabout, take the third exit.
It's 6:16. Made ourselves a cup of tea in the stove in the back of the van while we filled up the AdBlue. So
After a cold shower.
after a cold shower, is Graham's
At the
shower.
roundabout, take the third exit to via Ptolemais.
Yeah, so Graham's shower was cold as well, which didn't please him, didn't please me. Certainly woke you up.
When it's -1.5 outside.
Aye. Yeah, we did see. Oh, no, this one. No, this one.
And then I'll turn. We came out this way.
No, just go. It's the other one.
Tatty fan, couldn't we?
Aye, we're definitely
Scouting some new produce.
yeah, we're taking a detour here. What was the same when you're trying to get out of town? Just miss a junction. Even with the stupid shouting lady.
I made a mistake.
He's not paying attention as usual. So, anyway, we get to see a bit of farmland as we leave Rimini. Get to see the rural side of Italy. Whoa, slow down. Keep going, straight on. It's the Adriatic Sea there. The sun coming up over the Adriatic. Very pretty. Starting to get daylight now, makes life a bit easier. Sun just rising. pretty. How are you feeling this morning now, Mr. Robertson?
No, thought you after the shower.
Thought you after the shower. Making good progress.
It's alright, nice roads. Quiet. Sunglasses job, that is.
It's money. So, just making our way out of Barry. We've just been through Barry. It's the end of the autostrada for just now, I think. And the road surface is a bit shit. So we'll reduce to this kind of speed for the next 80 miles. We're going to have to start using that outside lane again because trucks have made a mess of the road.
Old Duffer did 10 mile an hour up here and all.
What's that?
Old Duffer's creeping along.
Ah, I know. Keep shunting them. How's it been, Graham?
Tip top.
Tip top, all good?
See the sea out there, a bit choppy. Oh, satellite tail there.
Strada Provinciale. So we're usually we've arrived and we haven't got the right directions, but I think we're on it now.
Not my fault. I can't work from phone.
And the boy doesn't send you the proper address either.
I can't work from phone. I got round. Need a new phone. Okay, this
We're back to this. Is this the roundabout we were at?
No, it's a completely different roundabout. If you went up that way, we'd get to the roundabout we were at.
I'm going this way. Even this roundabout's not on Google.
Saying it's on you. They've probably done this because we were coming.
Aye. They mean to sort the roads rather than build new roundabouts, I think.
Well, they pick a roundabout to shit road, eh?
Aye.
There's a lot of empty buildings here, though. I think they're all hiding in their way, then.
Still 10 minutes away.
Alright?
Aye. Interesting, it's not the word I would use. That is not. We're bringing everything up for the cellar, and there's a lot of stuff. This is getting more ridiculous by the moment. Yeah. This is what the road trip was really all about. Well, this is what it was about.
Okay.
Keep old lorry parts.
And we'll just put the other one on top.
Hi ho, hi ho, off to work we go.
So you think Mazda is a good perhaps, yeah, we try it. Can we get the bonnet open? Fucking nearly.
So we've lifted all the stuff, ridiculous amount of stuff, van's loaded now. And we're now heading north again. Just driving up and down motorways, that's what we do. What are you saying, Mr. Robertson?
Just to wait for the boss.
Hello.
Oh, the boss on the phone here. Yeah,
Still heading north. Another 3.5 hours to go, 4 hours maybe. There's a sea over there, if you can see it. See the sea, it's funny. Yeah, all good. So we're still heading to Pescara, Saturday night. It is 7:15 local time. We left this morning at 5:45. So it's been a long old day, but however, job done. Graham's asking me every 2 minutes how long we've got to go. 1 minute less than the last time, so that's an hour and 19 minutes now. How's your dinner, Graham? This has been a long day. We were both a couple of idiots. We ended up doing up the peage, doing the autostrada because we took a wrong turning. So after a very long day, we got here, made a mistake, ended up going back down the road about 10 miles to come back again to the hotel that was about 200 yards away from where we turned off in the first place. But we've treated ourselves to a big steak. We're on our second beer, but we're that knackered. I think we both feel I feel half pissed already after one beer.
Job.
And we're the last people in here. 9 o'clock on a Saturday night was when we arrived. 9 o'clock on a Saturday night.
Better eat your coffee before.
Day 4. We're in Pescara in Italy, heading back up. Still in the south. Today we're hoping to make it to France, which is another big day. It's been full of big days. So this is it. Sunday morning. We're in the hotel car park. Boiling up some water for a cup of tea. Hotel Dragonara. It's really good. Good steak. I got a good night's sleep. I don't know Kenneth Graham got a very good night's sleep. Cooking up our tea. Yep. How are you this morning, Graham?
Well, best of ever been.
Best of ever been.
Love it.
Looking forward to another 10 or 11 hours.
Flying in the motorway for 10 hours.
Continue on A14.
Well, this is back on the autostrada again. Heading north. -1 degrees.
-1.5 now.
-1.5. Very good.
Enough.
Daylight in 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. Yeah.
Roughly, give or take 5 minutes.
Give or take 5 minutes. Yeah. It's been a nice day today as well, which is good. We've been lucky with the weather, so all may it continue. I believe back home it's been absolutely horrendous. I suppose we're alright with that. Just south of Ancona. It's looking stunning. I've just been in for a quick break, cup of coffee, grab a sandwich to go, and the police came in and checked everybody's green pass. The staff, me and a customer were standing at the counter. Very weird indeed. Never seen that before. And I was asking the serving guy, and he said it's normal. The police come in regularly and check everybody that's in the shop to make sure they've got a green pass. So you're not even allowed in a shop here unless you've got a green pass, which is a bit ridiculous really. Anyway, that's life on the road. So it's passing Rimini again. Passing Bologna, home of Ducati.
Right, here's the double turn. Okay. Guarda.
Introdurre il denaro o avvicinare la carta al lettore o introdurre una carta, una tessera o il denaro.
Put your card in. Your credit card.
Prego attendere, validazione in corso. Ritirare la tessera.
Right, take out your card.
Wow!
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
No, arrivederci. That would have been a fucking roaster. This is coming to Milan again. Just at the bottom end of Milan. It is 13 degrees. Can't go wrong. A bit quieter than it was on Friday coming through, and it was chaotic. So here we go again. This is us heading back into Switzerland and the Alps. What's your thoughts, Mr. Robertson? Been a cracking day, eh? Cracking run up the road. Don't know if I'd say that, to be honest. I don't know if I'd replicate these thoughts. Similar as going to yoga.
Driving a van isn't the same as riding a motorcycle, but
Oh no, I think it'd kept it.
this is us at the Italian border. We've just had an incident with this complete arsehole in front of us.
God's gift to practice.
God's gift. He's just been awkward with us. No reason. We were in the right, he was in the wrong. So we've just stopped at the Swiss border. Unfortunately we've stopped on the Swiss side, easy stop, but it's not an easy stop because you have to, with about 3 laps of the place, try to figure out where you paid for what, like where you bought whatever. Had to pay £1 to go to the toilet. They took £1 to change my €5 into francs. Aye. Anyway, here we are, Switzerland again. Waiting on Graham, trying to get organised for a ferry out for our channel, so we need to activate our COVID test. It's all hassle. Lake Lago Lugano. Very nice. It's incredible, 16.5 degrees. It was actually warm there at the services at the Swiss border. I think they must have turned the heating on for us. 21 degrees. January the 30th, Switzerland. Mental.
Road, rail, and then rail again, isn't it?
Yeah.
A wee bit of snodgy tax before you do that.
And driving.
I'm multitasking here,
Very pleasant driving through Switzerland. Well, when you're not in the tunnel, it gets a bit boring in the tunnels, but the rest of it is very nice. Although it has got a bit gloomy now, give me back the blue skies of dear old Italia. What do you think, Graham?
Yes. 100% right.
Yeah, this is an example of Switzerland. How green it is, a green and pleasant and environmentally friendly country. You can see the more pollution man. We like the pollution. So we had a bit of a detour through Basel. Graham wanted to see a particular pink house that happened to sit there. Or the truth be told, I took the wrong turn in and ended up in the town. But there was no panic, and for once it was quite easy to get back out again into the customs ban. Nobody stopped us, nobody there. I was hoping. Honest citizens. So so we're back in France. Yeah. Heading to our destination for this evening. This is the hotel we're staying in tonight, our last night in France, hopefully. Ibis restaurant's closed because of COVID. It's a complete pain in the arse. So we've got the option of a Chinese, which I'm not really fancying, or a McDonald's. So we've ended up in a huge Chinese restaurant, huge, massive Chinese restaurant.
Personal favourites.
In an industrial estate in France, because let's say the restaurant at the
Full of COVID.
it's full of COVID back at the hotel we're in. So this is my second plateful of what in Peru they call lomo saltada. It's very tasty actually. So to be fair, it's all right. You've got to, no. He's asking if I use this in the toilet. No.
Get suited and booted before
Aye. They're very clean. Yeah. Aye. So totally different to what I expected. Totally different. Okay, day 5:03. Just ready to leave Coquelles in France and head for Calais. See how we got on. Cold, but mild enough for January and dry. Graham's just about to set into gear and go.
Good morning. Really go.
Don't know why. It's been a bit of a roll. Just to prove it's not all sunshine and beautiful views. Just to take the rough with the smooth. It's a bit shit this morning actually. Heavy winds and driving rain makes it a bit difficult. Graham is actually filling up the screen wash with a coffee cup because we don't have a filler. Yeah, I overfilled it with straight screen wash, so he's actually putting water in it just to dilute it a bit. And we're at the last services that we're going to stop at before Calais. Calais is about 110 miles away, I think that'll do us. It's safe enough to stop here. So it's arriving back into Calais and towards the tunnel. It was a very windy run this morning, Mr. Robertson.
Yes, not very nice for sleep.
It looks nice here, but it's hellish windy. At least we'll get a break in the tunnel for an hour, or however long it takes us.
With customers at the moment, please wait and an agent will be with you shortly. Thank you for your patience.
We're loading an hour anyway, so...
That's an hour earlier then.
Alright, got an hour earlier train.
Aye, so we're...
What are you going to do? Dump the van at the garage and bring your own one over?
No, just bring the...
Craig to visit.
So it's back in Blighty coming off the channel. Now the long and rubbish road back up to Scotland. It's a way to travel for 5 o'clock UK time, starting to get dark again. It's been an alright run up the road. We did have a little mishap on towards the M11. I took a wrong turn in and had to do a wee detour, lost us 10 minutes. But hey ho, so this is us chuntering up the one that's dark now. So Graham's taking over. We've just stopped for the shitiest steak slice and sausage roll and a couple of Costa coffee. I didn't drink coffee normally. It's really not good for me. But do something to try and stay awake. We've just filled up for the 3rd time today, and we're just still 300 mile for him. Would we? Well, we're almost at Doncaster, so my brain has stopped working altogether. So we're not sure. Anyway, we're getting there. I shall report in before we get home. Now we're at the services just before we get back into Scotland. And I know that I'm almost back into Scotland. And the reason being, the toilets are absolutely disgusting. People that use them must be complete pigs. They're a disgrace. I mean, I think the toilets in Italy were as good as a 5-star hotel in the services. The coffee was tremendous. So here, we get shit coffee. People treat the toilets like shit. Really, we really need to sort this place out. It's a disgrace. Graham, what's your thoughts on that toilet?
Disgusting.
What is it?
Absolutely worse than the French toilets.
Oh well, there you go. Worse than the... So, 8 o'clock, 2 hours to go. Been a long day. Hey ho, we're almost there.
700 mile.
So that's us back in Scotland. 3,700 miles so far, says Graham. Is that what we've done?
3,700 day and
And then another 100 back in, 120. It's short of 4,000 miles. Almost there. So that's us rolling back into Perth. Sunny Perth. We left on Thursday morning at 5 o'clock. We're back on Monday night at 10:25. 5 days, almost 4,000 miles, all the way to South Italy and back. The very South Italy and back.
Never sell a bag of ties yet.
No, we haven't. Plenty of people asked us for potatoes, but we didn't have any samples with us. It was a good trip. Lucky with the weather, no ice, no rain. Well, there was some ice, but no rain. No, there was some rain. Anyway, the weather was good in general. Perfect. But I won't be doing it again next weekend. Next weekend we'll be away camping at a bike rally and back to some kind of normality.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts, Graham?
You're a lucky lad camping next weekend. I wish it was me.